Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so thanks everyone for logging on today. Try to keep this brief. Just want to give you an overview of what offering payment solutions to your customers can do to help you grow your business, help you be more successful. This is a value add that FineTech is providing for you. So everything that we'll do together when we finance your customers, we'll go through FineTech because they're really, adding this value for you and for your clients. Typically, when I get started, I just want to let everyone know, as long as your company has been in business for longer than 2 years, you are a FineTech dealer or reseller, what we can do is we can provide you with 100% free funding, low competitive rates for your customers, full support during sales. So what we'll do is we'll actually, reach out to your customers if you need us to reach out, try to be another sales arm for you, an unpaid sales arm for you to help get that deal closed for you. And we can also provide monthly payments to build into your quotes. And as I get started here, I just want to, there is a box in there where you guys can type questions into there. Ebony, she can absolutely interrupt me at any time and ask me those questions. I definitely want to put any questions back. So typically what I like to do to begin things is jump on to who Direct Capital is, and who we are is, we're located about an hour north of Boston. We've been in business for over 20 years. We've been growing at a rapid pace. We've been growing at a 30 to 35% growth rate over the last 3 years. And the way we've been able to obtain those numbers is by transitioning from a broker shop. So broker being, we would take an application and we would send it off to other banks to see who would buy that deal. We are now a direct lender. So by being a direct lender, what that allows us to do is that we're doing all the credit, the underwriting in-house, we're doing all the funding in-house, and we're doing all the customer service in-house. And what that allows us to do is really control the customer experience and the vendor experience. Now that you know what who we are, I'd like to tell you what we do. And simply put, we finance your customers. We put $3 billion on the streets for small to medium-sized businesses to help them grow their business. We've recently changed our focus from being a financing or leasing company to really being a payment solutions company. So whether it be 30 days or 7 years, we're going to find a payment options for your customer. Our parent company, who just acquired us in August 2014, is CIT Bank. They were founded over 100 years ago. They're a Fortune 1000 company and really have given us $35 billion in financing and leasing assets to back us. So why would you want to offer financing to your customers? Well, 7 out of 10 businesses financed their customers last year, or $922 billion worth of equipment was financed through loans and leases. What financing does by offering it at the beginning of the sale, it allows you to see how serious that customer is. Are they ready to move forward right now? Or, are they just kicking tires? When you offer a payment solution at the beginning of the sale, you're going to get one of 3 answers typically. You'll get, no, I don't need financing, I'm paying cash, which is a buying decision. You'll get, yes, I need financing, which is also a buying decision. Or if they do need financing, what you'll want to do is you'll want to get them to apply quickly so you can see if they're qualified or not. Because if they're not qualified, they don't have a cash, you don't have a sale. And then the last is I'm just checking out my options, which isn't a buying decision, and you need to sell a little bit more to that customer. So the best practices that we've put together here at Direct Capital is you're using the payment option to create an opportunity. You're leading with the monthly payment, and you're applying the monthly payment to the return on investment, and you're getting your customer approved early. Solutions that can kind of help you guys in the beginning offering financing, because it can be a random question, but if you have a promotion tagged along with it, it makes sense to offer that financing up front. So you can offer it with a deferred payments program, or we're actually running a no money down through Q1, basically being customer doesn't have to put any money down up front, and their monthly payment is only going to be $49 for the first 6 months, and their first full payment starts in the 7th month. And I can give Ebony some more information on that, so she can set it out to you guys after the Webex here. So when you're using financing, you want to use it. You offer that payment solution to your customers, so you give them that one-stop shop feel. Your customer comes out, you're giving them a quote, and then they're like, oh, well, what about financing? And you have to tell them, oh, well, you have a bank that does it. Do you have a funding source? You don't want to push them away. You want to be like, oh, yeah, we do. Through FineTech, we do have a financing or a payment solution that will help you, meet your needs. So you're creating that one-stop shop, and instead of telling them no, there's another way you can tell them yes. You're keeping the competition out of the equation. A lot of businesses in this industry right now don't offer a financing solution to their customers. There's no reason why it shouldn't. There's a lot of times where these can become high-dollar purchases for a customer, and to offer a payment solution, that's another way to keep your competition out of the game. Approvals. So we can get an approval done in 2 to 14 seconds. That customer applies. We'll provide you with a link where you can have your customer fill out and apply, and we can actually get an approval done in 2 to 14 seconds. And that approval with you, sitting down, across the table from the customer, that approval can help cement that purchase for that customer with you, because they know, hey, I'm approved with, XYZ company. The other benefit is you can sell the payment rather than the sticker. Sometimes selling a monthly payment, monthly bites rather than the whole ticket price is an easier sell. The other thing that you can do is, what that also is going to do is it's going to increase your average sale, because instead of arguing with you over the sticker price, they're going to call me, and they're going to argue with me over the monthly payment. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
That's perfect. So what I want to do real quick, and these are buttons that we can provide for you too to put on your quotes or on your websites with the FineTech link in there. So the customers can make it as easy as just clicking on your website, clicking that link and applying for themselves.
Okay.
So what I wanted to show you quickly is just our financing technology. So this is a dashboard, and I know, Ebony, I told you yesterday that this wouldn't be available to your resellers, but it actually can be.
Okay.
You guys can all have your dashboards. It'll be linked up to the FineTech, and it will only show deals that you have submitted. So it's not going to show you, XYZ's company when you're ABC's company. It's only going to show deals that you have submitted.
Okay, great.
Dashboard. So it's a great tool to have. All it requires is an email address and a password, and you can jump into FineTech's dashboard and look at your own deals, look at the status of your deals.
Okay.
Submit the application overall. You can submit the application. You can just click on that button, and then the customer can go ahead and you can pass over your iPhone, your Android, your iPad, desktop computer, have them fill out the information right on that submit application, hit the button, and it's going to populate right in this recent activity area.
Okay.
But more importantly, this is the link that you guys will have. If you have something to write with right now, you can write it down. But this is the link that you can send out to your customers. You can have them apply through. You can put this on your website. It's fintech.directcapital.com. It's like 3-minute application. They put in the amount they're looking for, what the equipment is, and then their business information, and then the next is the ownership information. They hit submit, and they're done.
Good. Okay.
Very, very simple application process there, and that's you don't even need an email address. You don't need a password. You can literally take that portal, that link right there, the fintech.directcapital.com, and throw it up on your website and start using it today.
Okay. Okay, I have written the link down.
Okay. And Ebony, I'll send everything over to you in an email, kind of all laid out.
Yes, that would be great.
So that was the technology portion that I showed you. That technology, if you do have a dashboard, allows you to get into the monthly payment, the monthly calculator. It doesn't matter what job you're working on. You can log into that, put in the amount that you're looking for or your customer's looking for, and I can show you guys that real quick. Talk about it.
Okay.
So if you go into the dashboard for your FindTech, you log in via your own email and your password. You go to Instant Quote, and you can drag this ball anywhere between 2,000 to 150,000. And as you see on the side here, it's spitting out a monthly payment for you.
Right.
You're talking to a customer, you're quoting out a job. You have a tool that you can do right on the spot and tell the customer, hey, for on this $104,000 package, $1,742 a month for 72 months. Or you don't even have to say, on this package, it's $1,742 a month if you're approved by Direct Capital or FindTech Financial, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Okay. This last slide here just basically shows you all the different types of, all the abilities that technology has to do for you. So you can submit an application, you get instant credit decisions, real-time status updates on your dashboard, and you can finance anywhere, anytime, on any device. So you can get a customer to apply as long as you got internet connectivity on the device you're on.
Okay, Kyle, we have a question from Ed. He's asking how easy is to modify a lease. This is add something on in year 2.
Add something on in year 2? That's actually a great question. So over here, we do have a retention team. Our retention team is made up of, I would say probably 20 to 30 people who just go through the retained customers. So if they have another piece of equipment they need to add, they just wrap it into the monthly payment that they're currently making with Direct Capital. And it's as simple as another, if it's been over 90 days, we just have to pull their credit, make sure the credit's still good, still where we need it to be. And we send them out one piece of paper, an addendum to their master lease, and we move forward.
Okay. Thank you for the answer.
Yep.
And hope Ed is satisfied with the answer.
Okay.
You may continue now.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty much all I had. I'd like to open it up for questions if anyone's got any more questions here.
Okay. Do we have any questions or suggestions, feedback, or anything? Let's wait for a couple minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to change the role again to presenter.
Okay. Ed, I did just see your second question there. You're looking for contact info for myself. Ebony, how did you want to do that? Are you sending an email after this to recap the WebEx? Did you want me to just type my contact info right into that chat box?
I'm not sure about this. I'm going to ask David about this, and then my senior director, and then I'm going to get back to Ed on that.
Okay.
But if so, I have your contact information, so, I'll send it to him.
Okay. And again, I'm going to send you an email recapping, briefly what we talked about on this WebEx. I'll include my contact info so you can just send it along to all.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
Okay. And Ed, feel free when you do get my contact info to reach out if you have more specific questions that I can answer for you, and hopefully we can get stuff rolling for your business, for your customers.
Right.
Any of you, not just Ed.
Okay. Share my screen. Okay, so looks like we're about there, and I'm going to take the control back. We would like to thank Kyle for taking his time out to present. And now it's drawing time. I have FineTech Fishbowl up. I have written the names in the pieces of paper and giving it a couple stirs. Here it is. The name is Tom Johnson. Congratulations on winning Hubsan X4 camera drone. I will later email you, Tom, to get the shipping address from you, and then we will have that shipped out to you as soon as possible. So, all right, thank you everyone for joining us. Our next Webcast Wednesday will be on January the 20th. See you all then. Thank you.